Got me falling right.
What's up, everybody? AnimeLife here again. It's Lane, and it's Chance. And he's not laughing this time, even though I'm still looking at the wrong screen. I'm putting that screen down. I can't stop looking at it. It's just in the way. Okay, we're here to reacting to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 2. So I have to say that because otherwise I forget what episode it is when I go to edit these. Thoughts on the first episode? You said 7 or 8 out of 10, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I reckon this one's better.
You reckon?
Yeah. Well, there's a bit less action, I would say, but a lot more explanation.
Yeah.
It's like the very start of this episode is going to explain stuff. So
Cool.
We're just going to get right into it and begin.
The science of understanding,
If it won't glitch out again.
deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something, something of equal value must be given. This is the law of equivalent exchange, the basis of all alchemy. In accordance with this law, there is a taboo
trying to
among
remember how to do
alchemists.
all those
Human
circles.
transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
Celestial stone that destroyed the city of Xerxes in one night. The Grand Elixir, sealed away by the Eastern Sage. It goes by different names, but it's always the same thing. Some kind of object that amplifies alchemy. And that's the Philosopher's Stone. If we could just get our hands on it somehow, I might be able to get your body back. Damn books! They tell us everything but how to find it! Al,
Yeah?
I think I have a good feeling about this one.
Me too.
Ed? Al? Where are you? Oh, you boys. Are you in here messing up your dad's study again? And Ed, you know better than to scribble on the floor.
Yeah, but it's not scribbling. Here, watch.
Oh my, that's alchemy, isn't it?
I also love how they can draw a
your
perfect
dad teach
circle.
you
It's
that?
perfect straight
Can he
lines.
teach
Just
us anything if he's not here?
like, I know that's
read about
actual
it in his
thing, like
books.
people could do that, but you just
Can't
gotta
believe
think,
you've done this.
how could you possibly
I'm
do
sorry,
that?
did we mess up?
I can barely do
No,
that
no,
with
it's
a
great.
ruler.
You
Every
definitely
time.
take after your
Yeah.
father. My little geniuses. You make
And
me
like,
so
if you
proud.
stuff something up, it
And that
doesn't
was
work.
it. Mom had given us all the encouragement we needed. From that moment,
Like, I
we were
would, if
obsessed
I was
with learning
making
alchemy.
these and they worked, I would have like a
In
tracer
the summer of that same year,
that I'd just be
an
carrying
epidemic
around.
swept the country. The sickness
That, or
came,
you do it that
and it
the
took
guy
it.
from the first episode did, tattoo it to your hand or something, so you can just use it.
I'm hungry, aren't you? And it's cold here. Let's go home, please.
Wow, what a foul mouth! What,
Oh,
eight,
yeah.
8-year-old or something? Well, she made it a good 30-something years. Back in this
It
days,
should have
like,
been longer.
in these days, you generally died around 40, 50.
I thought I'd find you here.
Generally. There were the few
You want
old
me,
people.
You know what my grandma says? She says you shouldn't cry for loved ones who've passed away, because when you do, it makes them feel sad in the next world, too.
We're not crying! And who are you to talk anyway? Every time your parents go away somewhere, you cry like a little baby.
I do not do.
Are you sure, baby?
I'm so stupid for worrying about you. I'm going home to tell
No, she just called. She can't admit she's a baby, but she just called herself stupid.
Hold up!
Yeah, wait for us.
Thanks for dinner!
Come on, Ed, drink your milk too.
No, I hate milk.
If you don't drink it, you'll stay short forever.
Me like you sawed-off old hag!
Was that, you little half-pint midget?
Shut down,
Hey.
mini witch!
Broke
No.
me
Hey,
with
ground.
baby subatomic shrimp.
You can see where he gets his personality from. This is why, like, I've seen the live action movie for this. the live action's horrible.
I can imagine.
For for many reasons. One of them is they can't do the animation faces.
Yeah.
Like, terrible acting. And as bad as it sounds, all the characters are played by Japanese. But these are
Yeah.
there's some Japanese elements in this, but these guys are clearly not Japanese. They're clearly British or English.
They don't have slanted eyes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to edit that out, man.
No.
No, as clear, like, it's very clear what day and age it is. It's just before World War II,
Yeah.
essentially. This is very clearly a British, like, American kind of setting as well.
I suppose, yeah.
Like, the type of clothing, the type of weapons. Like, you don't just see, like, at least the Japanese military at this point in time, I believe, carried swords. Like, haven't seen any swords or anything for. But yeah, yeah, like, a lot of live actions are horrible.
Yeah.
Like, they did a live action for Bleach as well. The actual, like, animation they put into it for the monsters and, like, the abilities and stuff they did. But there was just such poor acting, and, like, characters didn't match the personalities, or just because the animation, like, the anime looked so good, but the characters looked so shit.
Ned, something doesn't feel right.
It can't be. A rebound? Al? Wait, what was I doing? I just...
Oh, yeah, you know what else I always found weird?
What?
If you watch the subbed anime and then watch the dubbed anime, you notice in the subbed anime, what they're saying does not match their voice, their, like, mouth movements. But that's the original animation. They use the original animation for the dub, and the dub voices match their mouths. Like, I always found that a bit odd. Like, you make it for a Japanese audience in the original, and the original matches the dubbing better than the subbing. I always thought that was weird. If this happened to me, I would have closed my eyes. Just hope it would end. I would not be looking at anything.
It's too much! It's too much! Make it stop! What's happening to me? Stop it! Make it stop! Make it stop! My head felt like it was about to burst, but for an instant, it all became clear. The truth of everything. Mom! Mom, please!
How was it?
I see. My theory of human transmutation wasn't wrong. It can be done. It's possible. It's still just missing something.
Surely you knew. It's the law of equivalent exchange. Right, young alchemist?
Why did he go from mouth to no mouth to mouth? When he's talking? Like they decided halfway through animation, or maybe we should put a mouth on him but not fix the rest of it. There's no way he would be moving or speaking at all. He would have gone into shock long ago. And screw that. That's just terrifying. Imagine seeing that as like an 8 to 10 year old. Hell, I'd be freaked out if I saw that at my age now. like,
It's just like crush that thing.
like it's obviously died,
Yeah.
but still, that's just messed up. Now, the reason they did all this is because they read books. Our generation knows better because we don't.
He managed to wrap his leg too.
When did he wrap his leg up? Like, obviously he needed to do that, otherwise it was gonna... he would die.
Yeah.
But... yeah.
Next time you come here, I expect you to have made Brigadier General. You got that?
Easy for you to say.
Oh,
I can never
by the
remember
way, if you're leaving,
which
I'll go ahead and give this to you.
Positions are which.
Yeah.
It's like, I know like Major is higher than Lieutenant, I believe. But that's about, and like obviously Führer is way at the top.
Yeah.
Now, the Xing-E Alchemist, that was not in the original. That's where a lot of characters come in, and a lot of the story. So, when I first watched this, I thought nothing of those words. Go through. He's already been through it, mate. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know about what they've done. I think Edward is 15 in the current, like in the present.
Yeah.
I think. That is the face of someone who does not want to live. Like, that is... I'm surprised he's even reacting to what he said. Like, I'm surprised he could hear anything. From what I've heard, when people witness a trauma, they generally don't hear anything.
Yeah.
It's...
I'd say he's more than qualified to become a state alchemist. Should he
Why would you
choose to
suggest
accept the
that?
position, he'll be required to serve the military in times of national emergency. In return, he'll receive privileges and access to otherwise restricted research materials. Given time, they may be able to find a way to get their bodies back, or even more.
He would have had to move with one arm and one leg. That would be very difficult. She looks weird with no hair tied up and short. It's not right.
I hate what you soldiers do. Soldiers like you
Wow,
are the reason my
that is
mom and dad left during the war, and soldiers are the reason they're dead.
That did not last long.
Or will you stand up and seize the chance the military can give
He
you?
can't stand up.
They choose their own path.
Seems like you're in perfect shape.
Yeah, now I just need to try some alchemy. I guess it's been a while since the last time I used it.
I know. Not since the night we tried to bring Mom back, right?
What I want to know is how did he know to just
I'd
do
say
it
that's
without
right on
his
the
hand?
money.
No, it's amazing.
Like he had
you
to find
didn't
that
even
out.
use a transmutation circle. You perform alchemy the same way the teacher does.
You can do it too, can't you?
Me? No, no way.
So you didn't see it, did you?
See what?
Never mind.
Hey, you! Don't mess up my auto mail. You know how hard I worked on that.
Hell, if it's half as hard as to throw a wrench, I'd be surprised! For real, you could try acting more like a girl and less like a gearhead.
I love her. She's great. And I loved Al's face too. He knew what was going on.
They go and smash.
Oh, so he's 12 now. So yeah, I think he'd be 15 as in the present then.
Who's he?
You idiot. That's His Excellency Führer King Bradley.
Unimpressed.
Thank you. You may proceed with the examination.
They do the exam very differently in this one. I said last time there was like a group of like 100 people all making stuff. Trying to stop him as soon as he made the thing. Like it's very suspicious to make him make
You know,
the
there are
spear.
some people who would see this as a good way to assassinate a VIP. In the future, you might want to rethink the way you conduct these examinations.
That's good. You clearly have nerves of steel, young man. But I'd say you still have much to learn about the world. You put on quite a show, my naive young alchemist. Good luck with the rest of your exam.
So only people really, really concentrating at the start of that scene saw the sword draw. Like, it's...
By order of Führer King Bradley, this document certifies that Edward Elric has been appointed
to the post of State Alchemist, and that he is hereby granted the title of Fullmetal.
Fullmetal?
That's right. Along with their commission, state alchemists also receive a code name. Officially, you will now be known as the Fullmetal Alchemist.
I like that. It's nice and intimidating. I think that'll suit me just fine.
You're short as hell, you ain't intimidated.
Hey, wake up. We're almost there.
Your little brother's like twice the size of you.
And he is full metal.
Yeah, so that's the thing that I found.
Could
You
it
think
really
it's
be there?
him, and everyone
The key
thinks
to
it's
finally
him.
getting Al his body back.
But it's not. That's the...
The Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What'd you think? Out of 10?
Oh, it's good to explain the backstory, I guess, and
Significantly less action and stuff in it this time, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Just all about the backstory, so...
Do like action though.
Yeah, so that is the only disappointing part of the episode. Like you
wouldn't Alphonse have to go through that test to become a state alchemist though?
No, so I believe you find this out later, but it's not really much of a spoiler as such. It's more just he can't.
No, okay.
Because then they have to do a background check on what happened. Because he's missing his entire body. There's no way he would get away with that. But Edward, did you hear how he said? So he had a bit of trouble in Ishval.
Mm.
That's something you find out later on. But he's assumed that's what's happened to his arm, or that he's had an accident of some kind.
Yeah.
Which he could play that off, but you can't play off having no body and being a soul bonded. Yeah. Like you can't really play that off as such. Like I believe it's just that he's listed as a subordinate for Edward, so there's not as a detailed background check. I don't believe.
No, fair enough.
Like they the fact that Edward is considered the same status as a major because of his state alchemist what's it called, position. He basically has a lot more freedom than a lot of people would have in the military.
Yep.
Obviously, as anime, he has even more freedom that you get in real life. Like, you would not be doing that. You would be sticking to a schedule and doing stuff.
You'd be working out every day.
Yeah, and you would not just be going around the country looking for shit.
Yeah.
You would be doing your training, your exercise, you're having your meals. You'd be doing whatever is scheduled for each day. Much like when you go to work.
Oh, yeah.
You wake up, you have your breakfast, you have a shower if you're one of those people that showers in the morning, you go to work at a certain time, start work, continue whatever job you are on is what I would do, or it's you're given a new job.
Yeah.
Or someone's already completed your job, so you have to get a new one. Then you finish at a certain time, then you go, what day is it? Do I need to get food?
Yeah, fair.
Like when I used, when I used to work 12-hour days, I could only get food Friday after work or on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I couldn't Monday to Thursday because everything was shut.
Yeah.
Unless I wanted to go shopping in the middle of lunch, which they did not particularly want to do.
No.
But yeah, so they'd be doing that routine. Like you see videos of people like from the Marines.
Yeah,
like dissecting like military movies and stuff or video games, and they say like that's not how it would go at all. Like you wouldn't have any freedom to do anything. Like you can't just walk out of your base. You got to get permission, and generally that doesn't go. But you know what I mean. So what, same ranking or lower or higher?
About the same.
About the same.
Yeah,
so 7 or 8. Okay. I think so. If obviously at the end of the episode it showed the getting to seeing Lior, which I thought was going to be in this episode, but it's next.
Yep.
So we'll get to see it. We'll get to dissect the similarities and the differences for that. So we can look forward to that one because we can find out what kind of sparks a memory and what's different and everything. So I think that'll be pretty good. So episode 2 done, and I just clicked on the wrong thing like an idiot. That's what I wanted. So like and subscribe, guys, please. And we'll see you next time.
Got me falling right